the OPNFV Summit, we had a Heckfast for the first couple of days. Our Heckfasts have started to really change over the last 2.5 years. Now it is really about developers just getting together, solving problems, moving more quickly as they go through their development cycle. We've got our Beryllium release that'll be coming out in mid-February. And here at this event, I'm just really, as usual, actually very excited about the energy that's in the room. The telecommunications industry has definitely grasped the power and the need for open source. Open Daylight as part of OPNFV is a key piece for enabling such things as service function chaining and just general traffic engineering and being able to understand what your network is doing so that you actually can quickly adapt to changes that are occurring in your network. So Open Daylight as a functional piece of the overall network function virtualization infrastructure, it's a very exciting thing for us to be a part of.
This week, I think we've had a great example of the collaboration between those communities. Open Daylight is a key community for OPNFV. SDN is a vital topic for the network and network function virtualization.
So there are a lot of synergies between Open Daylight and OPNFV, and that also includes a lot of the OpenStack initiatives. So Open Daylight, OPNFV, and OpenStack make a very interesting and important collaboration triangle between these communities in order to achieve and accelerate the NFV industry.
The Open Daylight and the OPNFV has been collaborated since the day one. The two projects has been really deeply collaborated with each other. We have the two communities has really worked together, and Open Daylight is the default controller for OPNFV.
So let's start with what hasn't changed. I always like to explain to people in every conversation what problem we're solving. The problem that we're trying to solve in Open Daylight is really twofold still. Number one, it's how do we make networks programmable? But then the second question is how do it in such a way so that we can bring the entire industry together, because we're still in a place in which if we keep going on a VHS Betamax and its 15 other friends, we're never going to get anywhere. And so Open Daylight's purpose continues to be how do we unite the industry together. And the good news is in a world where everything is open, everyone who encounters a problem, you know about it. And we all talk about it. And I think this is good. I think it is great that when someone tries to do OpenStack and maybe fails at a part of it, they tell the world and say, hey, it isn't working well, because that's what allows Jonathan to know it and to bring the eyes of the community onto it. And the same thing happens with Open Daylight, the same thing happens with OPNFV, and it's in fact why the pace of innovation that I see within our open source projects is so much more rapid than we've seen in these proprietary platforms.